Hi, and welcome to another edition of Meet a Mentalist. I'm joined today by my friend Mark Ryba. Mark, you want to say hi?
What's going on, everyone? Happy to be here.
Awesome, man. You know the drill. You ready to just dive in and get after it?
Let's go.
All right. First things first. Let's get to know you on the personal side a little bit. Tell me about your family.
Yeah, man. So actually, new addition to the family. So first off, my wife and I, we actually just celebrated 10 years of marriage. Then we got a little guy who's 2.5. His name's Rocky, and we have a 6-week-old named Izzy.
Oh, pretty good timing for this then. 10-year anniversary. First of all, congratulations. That's amazing. And second of all, 2 little ones in the house, Rocky and Izzy 6 weeks old, you said?
6 weeks old.
All right. How you feeling? You sleep deprived? You hanging in there?
She is spoiling us, man. She such a good sleeper, great eater, growing really fast. Just absolute angel. Can't love her anymore.
Excellent. So all's off to a great start in the expanded Ryba household. Where is that household? Where do you live?
Yep. So I'm one of the East Coasters in the office, so to speak. So I'm in Maryland. I'm about an hour north of DC, about an hour west of Baltimore.
Okay. Near between DC and Baltimore. Was springtime right now? Everything green and beautiful where you live?
Oh yeah, got plenty of weeds in my garden, so we're crushing it.
With a newborn in the house, maybe the weeds can take a back seat for a little bit. I imagine that's probably what's going on.
It's definitely buying me a little time. My dad was a landscaper for a long time, and yeah, I think it bought me a little bit of grace.
It's good. We could all use a little grace on our yards, probably this time of year. Very good. What do you do for the agency?
Yeah, so I'm a VP of Technical Services, so kind of head up all of our the technical side of our website redesigns, and then also our CRM development efforts.
Awesome. So VP of Technical Services, CRM development, web development, all things technical. You're the technical guru. Is that what I'm gathering?
Fair to say, yeah. I like to work the complex tools,
Yeah, like what code and stuff like that, right?
Code, increasingly AI, and it seems like new stuff's coming out every week. So I'm trying to stay on the bleeding edge of it. Kind of tease out, all right, what's going to work, what's not, what's going to deliver some value for our clients.
Yeah, so probably lots of research and development as things just shift. You spend a lot of time trying to stay in front of where things are going, so that we can help our clients stay in front as well. Does that sound right?
100%, and also enable our internal power users. So if we can work at scale, work with big data sets, if we can work faster, then that's stuff I'm interested in helping us accomplish as well.
I love it. I love it. That's a great area of expertise and a good area of focus. How long you been doing this? Like, how long you been in the industry?
Also 10 years. So I actually started with an agency right out of school. This is a couple. I've been around the block a little bit. Then also I actually was a partner myself for a couple of years before getting back into the agency game. So kind of run the gamut, but no turning back or changes coming anytime soon. Love this HubSpot thing.
Yeah, 10 years in the industry, in the HubSpot ecosystem. A couple things have changed over a decade in the HubSpot ecosystem. You think that's fair to say?
Just a few, when I started, it was pretty much all WordPress sites with like a couple HubSpot landing pages here and there. And if you wanted to customize anything, you had to use JavaScript. I also remember doing my first CRM integration project about 5-6 years ago too. So it's been cool to kind of grow with the platform, grow with the industry. But also be able to, if we get a client who's been on the platform for a long time, has some legacy stuff, we also have we know how to handle those situations too.
Absolutely. Yeah, well said. Okay, cool. So, I think really technical people, and I think of cool things you did at work, and sometimes that stuff just goes right over the top of a normal person's head. Tell me some story. What are we working on these days? Like, what's something really cool that we're playing around with?
Yeah, so I mentioned AI earlier. We're in the middle of this AI revolution going on. Just the other week, I was playing around with the new HubSpot MCP server, they call it, which really at a basic level just lets you essentially talk to the HubSpot APIs in regular language using AI. So really cool. We're still figuring out all the possibilities that could happen there, but great use case that I ran into immediately was just spinning up dummy data, right? Like I was working on a quote template, which means that you need a contact, a company, deal, line items, engagements, you really need a complete record to work with just to tease it out, make sure everything's wired up correctly. So being able to just tell this robot, hey, create a testing deal for me with the contact in the company, make sure I can quickly delete it after for a specific industry. Like it really made it really specific. So that was pretty mind blowing. And yeah, just the things we're able to do, like I said, at scale, quick with this new technology is pretty rad.
Yeah, very good. It's a whole new frontier out there, and playing around in the sandbox is how we get our heads around how we can actually leverage that for clients, I suppose.
100%.
Good stuff. All right. When you're not doing all this crazy ass HubSpot technical stuff, leading the team, solving for clients, what do you managing a growing household? Like, I don't know if you ever get to have some fun these days, but what do you do for fun if you get a chance?
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth, but yeah, a lot of time on like family walks or parks. We're also we're really involved with our local church too, so do a lot of like family events with them, other young families. And then yeah, whenever I do get a little time to myself, really into food and drink. So I'm a home brewer, make my own beer, cider, mead, things like that. And then also love to barbecue, love to cook for my family.
Awesome. I heard lots of family, community, all that stuff in there. Lot of what you do for fun really involves people you care about, it sounds like. And man, what a great way to people's heart than a little bit of food and drink, huh?
Exactly. Yep.
How's your brisket game?
Brisket, not as solid. I really like I don't know, I kind of like the simpler meat. So I love doing ribs, especially barbecue chicken. Actually, every summer I volunteer for a church dinner. We cook about 1,000 to 1,200 halves of chicken over charcoal, and it's a great time. Spend all day. You smell like a heap of chicken fat for the next week. But yeah, I love chicken, ribs, ham, pit beef, things like that.
Yeah, can't go wrong with chicken and ribs. I love it. Good stuff, buddy. Good stuff. Okay, you know how we do these. Get to the end here, and it's give me something inspirational, like some sort of a quote you think maybe helps center you, something you find inspirational, maybe something somebody else might find inspirational.
Yeah, 100%. So with the new pope, I was kind of going through some quotes around some of the older popes, and JP2 said in his first address, "Do not be afraid and don't settle for mediocrity," and really like that one.
You're gonna bring out a little JP2. You even got the acronym for him. JP2 said, "What now?"
Do not be afraid and don't settle for mediocrity.
I like that a lot. Do not be afraid and do not settle for mediocrity. In a world where everyone wants to settle for expediency's sake, maybe instant gratification and stuff like that. That reminds me of kind of like a Voltaire, the enemy of the best is the good. Do not settle and move forward with confidence. That's what I take away from that quote. You buy that?
100%, man. We're capable of a lot. Don't hold yourself back. Don't, settle for kind of what's going to get the job done. Go the extra mile, do it right.
I love it. I love it. That's a great way to end us today. Mark, I love working with you, brother. You're an inspiration to a lot of people around here. You're a great leader, and you're so dang smart on the technical side. I don't even know how to quantify it. I just know how much I love and trust you. I really appreciate everything you do for the agency. Thank you, brother.
Means the world, man. I appreciate everything you do as well.
All right. We'll talk soon. See y'all.
Cool. See you, dude.